Good morning everyone. Today I discussed about drag lines. So drag line is one of the instrument machinery used for the project management construction industry. So drag lines are large heavy equipments used in the construction, mining, for excavation and material handling. They consist of long boom with bucket suspended from it by cables. The bucket is dragged across the surface to collect material and then lifted and swung a dumped area. So the length of the area is very large. Placing of the equipment, there is no place for the placing. In that scenario, we go for the drag lines. Drag lines is the one of the important equipment most of the cases used for the construction. So it is the drag line. Look like drag line is an effect a crane fitted with a long jib for greater reach and drag bucket for excavating in loose and soft soils. For drag lines are suitable for the loose and soft soils below its standing level and loading the same into hauling units or depositing in areas earmarked for its purpose. So, in our surrounding areas also we have to see drag lines. Drag lines, it is one of the instrument. This instrument is called as a drag line. So, in this instrument we have to see the boom. Boom is the one of the element in the machinery. So based on that boom, we have to use for the longer distances, smaller distances, where it is required. In that place, we have to use bucket is there. Along the boom, we have to attach it the one bucket. With the help of bucket, we have to lift the materials. Rotating platform is there. The boom will be rotating in all the directions. So whenever we dipped the bucket, lifted the material, in that scenario we have to use. Here we have to see the rope is there, boom is there, hoist roof for supporting the boom, diesel engine is there, cabin is there. For the cabin, operator is sitting in the cabin. So introduction part, here we discussed what is the importance of drag line, working conditions, applications, factors affecting the drag lines, some types and advantages and disadvantages of the drag lines we have to discuss. So introduction. Drag lines falls in heavy equipment category. Drag lines excavator is used for the civil engineering projects and surface mining. Most of the cases mining purpose we have to choose the drag lines. So excavating large areas like open pit mining or canal constructions, dumped areas, low lying areas, removing overburden in mining sites, dredging operations for deepening water bodies, like that we have to use. Drag line is the instrument largest equipment ever built on this built planet. So it is a very ideal machinery. So it has the ability to excavate very deep down the earth. Word drag is used because it has ability to drag material larger distances at far distance from the machine. So we placed machine for one location. We have to remove or excavating the material far away from the machine. That much distance for the used for the drag lines. Drag line is the very important machinery for the construction, especially mining, canal constructions, underlying structures is also suitable for the drag lines. So it is a key role playing in the drag line look like a excavator. So drag line consists of a drag cable. Based on the cable, only the machinery will operate and consists of large bucket, boom, hoist cable, drag chain, driving motors is there. It is the elementary line diagram for the drag line. So it is the machinery or rope is there. So drag lines are ideal for jobs requiring long reach and handling loose or soft materials. For that purpose, mainly we choose for the drag lines. Mining operations, canal excavation, like that we have to select the drag lines. Working here, we see the working operation of the drag lines. So one end is fixed bucket. The bucket is lowered in fully dumped position. Released both hoist and drag cable. Hoist and drag cables are attached to the bucket till it rests on ground with the teeth digging into the earth. So the bucket consists of teeth is there. Based on the sharp edges of the teeth, we dig the soft materials or hard materials or lower laying of the areas of the earth material. The hoist cable is slackened slightly and then drag pull is applied. So we see the pulling operation. Pulling operation, based on that the bucket will be lifted. This action fills in the earth and bucket takes horizontal position. It is then hoisted. So hoist cable positioning of the drag line we have to set up at the excavation site, assuring stability. The boom is oriented towards the area to be excavated. Like that we have to placed. Lowering the bucket, the hoist cable lowers the bucket to the ground. The drag cable controls the bucket's angle and position. So when dumping height is attained, the boom is swung to the position of the dumping and drag brake is released. This is called, this will dump the load of the bucket. The boom is swung back to digging position and same cycles are proceeded. Dragging the bucket, the drag cable is pulled to drag the bucket across the ground, cutting into the soil, collecting material, and bucket teeth help loosen and gather the material. So the basic principle is based on the sharp edges of the teeth that will be attached to the bucket. That is very important to digging the soil material and lifting the carrying in bucket, lifting the bucket. So once the bucket is full, the hoist cable lifts it off the ground. Hoist cable will be lifted on opposite direction. The bucket will be lifted. The operator swings the boom dumping location using drag line rotating platform. Swinging to the dump set, the bucket is swung sideways desired dump area while maintaining its balance. So returning to the excavation, after dumping the bucket is swung back to the excavation area and process is repeated. In that we have to follow the safety consideration, ensure stable ground conditions to prevent the tipping. So fixing the machinery, we have to identify the stable ground on that side. On that place only we have to place the machinery. After that we have to do the operation. Maintain safe distance from the power lines. So the drag line equipment is very used machinery. It will be touches and length of the drag lines also very large. The drag lines is not touched the power supply of the power lines. Regularly inspect the cables and mechanical parts. These are the mainly depends upon the cables and drag line ropes that will be identified. So importance of the drag lines: efficient large scale excavations. For large scale industries we need more number of people. In that scenario we have to use the drag lines, highly effective moving large volume of material. In single usage, we have to use large volume of material quickly, making them ideal for massive earthworks like mining, canal construction, and land reclamation. So long reach capability with their extended boom. We have to attach it to boom piece, three piece boom, like that we have to attach it. We have to cover the large area, excavate from distance, allowing work over the water bodies, deep pits, hard to reach areas without repositioning frequently. Cost effective for bulk material handling. Although expensive to set up, drag lines have low operating cost over time due to minimal fuel consumption compared to other heavy equipment. Versatile applications useful for dredging, mining, quarrying, and road constructions. Major construction applications, construction activities like mining operations, quarrying sites also we have to select the drag lines, dredging can handle both wet and dry materials effectively. For example, we have to take excavators, one of the machinery used for the excavate the material, same phenomena. But excavators used for the dry materials, but drag lines are used for the both wet and dry materials. High productivity. The continuous digging, swinging, dumping cycle enables faster project completion. Especially in this project require deep excavation or wide area coverage. Reduced ground pressure due to their large size and design, drag lines distribute weight evenly, minimizing ground pressure and making them suitable for soft or unstable terrains. Adaptability to various conditions, drag lines can work in harsh environments including underwater, dredging, swampy areas, and rough terrains where other equipment might struggle. Their combination of power reach, efficiency make more drag lines are essential piece of equipment. Many large construction and mining projects is suitable for the drag lines. So these are the some types of drag lines. Here we have to place it the position of the drag line. Second, we place the bucket and rope will be lifted. The bucket will be moving upward. So finally the bucket will be taking topwards. And considering the applications. Applications of the drag lines most suitable for the digging softer material, used for the excavating trenches, mostly used in excavating canals, embankments, suitable for loose soils, marshy land and areas containing water. Dry materials as well as wet materials it will be suitable. Next, what are the factors affecting the drag lines? So first, size and type of the bucket. These drag lines are suitable for large constructions. For that, light bucket will chosen. For loose dry soils, medium bucket size will be suitable for clay soils and compacted gravel. Heavy bucket we have to select it for hard and broken rocks. We have to fixing and removing bucket operation will be increased. Length of the boom. Longer boom with a smaller bucket increased digging rate. So we have to use a 3-piece boom or 2-piece boom compared to 1-piece boom. 2-piece boom and 3-piece boom decreases the digging rate. So if length of the boom will be increased, the digging capacity rate will be decreased. It is possible to dispose of the earth in one operation, so cost and time is saved. Type of the material. So loose, dry, soft soils output is more. Hard and tough soils output is less. If the soil is very hard and tough soil, we have to go for the excavators. If loose, dry and soft soils is, in that scenario we choose the drag lines. So drag line is also one of the important parameter. Factors affecting the drag line. So angle of swing, the time cycle is directly proportional to the angular swing. If angular swing increases, output is decreases. So depth of cut, if work at optimum depth, and the factor is 90. Optimum depth depends upon the type of the soil and size of the bucket. The if bucket size is increases, optimum depth of cut is also increases. Size of the hauling unit. Hauling units of desired sizes should be made available to avoid delay to get more output. Skill of operator. Types of draglines is there. Crawled mounted draglines, low travel speed, suitable for soft ground. Wheel mounted draglines, high travel speed, suitable for farm ground. Track mounted draglines, same as wheel mounted draglines.